So let me just tell you a little story of what happened this May 2025. I was just going through my day as usual, and I had no intentions of any sort of creative endeavors or writing. And all of a sudden, I received this like spontaneous download of energy that really was not a mental thing. It was just like a sudden burst that just flew through me. And I knew in that instant that I had to write a workbook for teenagers to help teenagers, starting with my son, to help them with things like screen time dependency, confidence, and worth, self-worth. And so it started with this loving desire to want to help my son and other teens by somehow doing this teen workbook. And so this wave of energy continued, intensely inspiring me and waking me up at 5:30 or 6 a.m. when I'm not a morning person. I woke up excited to go writing. And I realized fairly quickly when my mind tried to create this workbook, this initial workbook, that it wasn't fully aligned with the energy that I was feeling. And I know this from when I was songwriting. There's a certain feeling, there's a attunement, if you want, of the higher energies that feels right, that feels aligned, that feels joyful. And when I'm writing, whatever it is, if I'm not feeling that, and I feel it through emotion, if I'm not feeling that, then I know that there's an adjustment to make. So I was heading in a completely different direction with this initial workbook, and all of a sudden, well, I would meditate to sort of help with the alignment. And as I did that, this other completely different story started coming to me. Little by little, this character revealed himself to me, and I went with the flow, and what emerged from that was a fiction novel. Now, I've written short fiction stories for children, but I've never written anything like this before. So it really surprised me, and I did not know what the outcome would be. I just followed this feeling, and it was like surrendering to this very creative flow of inspiration. And it was so intense. I was so focused, and I worked long hours every day, but it didn't seem long because it was so fun and joyful and effortless. After about 1 month, the story was written. And then I knew that it was from this story that I had to write the teen workbook as a complementary tool for teens that would accompany this fiction novel. So that was this summer, and it was just this buzz of high energy. It felt incredible.